1% will have more wealth than the bottom 50% of the world population. This is the direction. So I said, how do you address this? Then I remembered the Paris deal, the COP21. All the people of the world and their representatives and the governments got together. Finally, after 40 years of a struggle to save the planet, they have mobilized and signed agreement, a legally bound agreement, that they will make sure by a certain date, 2050, the world global warming would be kept under 2 degrees Celsius above the last industrial revolution. So I said, they have made a decision that they will not let it get warmer than that. Can we not make the same decision, that we will not allow the concentration of wealth to exceed 62 people owning half or 1%?
An agreement.
An agreement that we will not allow this. Whatever needs to be done, we'll do. Then it will stop there. We're not talking about reducing it, spreading it, just to, otherwise it is a danger. The whole world will just blow up because society become untenable. It cannot function. Every wealth is, if you have all the wealth of the world, you are the king. Who cares with democracy and all that? Because you own everything. So I said, that's the danger we are facing, and we have to do something about it. A global consensus. And another thing I point out, that whole Paris deal came not because governments were eager to sign it up. It's the people around the world mobilized forces for years and years, saying that we have to do it, brought their leaders, brought their governments to sit down and sign on it. I said, that's what the citizens have to do on wealth accumulation, that you have to mobilize forces all around so that governments are forced to make the decision. This is where it stops. We are talking about the global situation. What about Spain? How many people in Spain?
Or Barcelona.
Or Barcelona. How many people in Barcelona own how much wealth of Barcelona? What about Bangladesh? How many people in Bangladesh own half the wealth of Bangladesh? And tomorrow, what will be done?
Inequality is increasing in this city.
Increasing, exactly, that's the point.
Yeah. So you are suggesting that you are going to put on the table a legal agreement for cutting this tendency to have less and less people with more and more money?
2 things. One, I was saying that governments will not do it because governments are controlled by the rich people, because they are the powerful one. Some way or other, they are obliged. So they will not, on their own, do something which will hurt them. Sure. They will not do that. So common citizen, the 99% of the people who won 1% of the wealth, they have to get together, force their government or elect a government who will listen to them. Say, this is what you have to do, like the global warming was done. Rich people didn't want it, government didn't want it. Fossil fuel, they loved it, because that's where they make the money. So this is one part. But that's I would say, lesser part. Most of the argument that I made, citizens have to do that. Citizens have to make sure they will not let their wealth go beyond certain. It's my wealth I'm talking about. It's your wealth I'm talking about. If I decide and you decide, my wealth before I die, I will leave it for common good, not for me, not for my generation. I'll keep small part of my wealth and do that. And I gave examples what rich people have done that in the past, present, sign up things, they will give up their wealth and so on voluntarily, because this has more meaning than just accumulating wealth and passing out to their citizens. So the value system has to change. That what is the purpose of my life? What did I want to achieve in my life? That has to go into education system.
And social business could be very helpful.
Very good. The more instrumental, not helpful. This will be instrumental because I'm not making money for myself. So taking that wealth, I create social business. When I come to a certain age, I say from now on, I'm not going to make more money. I'll use the money to do social business to solve the problem. It has to come within himself. Value system has to change.